Hello, everybody, and thank you for being patient. We've had some technical difficulties tonight. I'm here with Musisi Mike from Uganda, Africa, and we are well. We tried this last week, and it didn't happen. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for joining. If you're watching us, please give StreamYard permission to use your name. I'm Mariquita Solis, a vegan empowerment coach. I help vegans that are struggling in sadness and anger, and this is the time of year that we can get really depressed. So my mission is to help as many vegans feel peaceful and powerful and become great activists for our planet. So we have a great activist here with us, Musisi Mike, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning in Uganda. So thank you for joining us, Mike. Tell everyone about you and what your mission is. Tell us about Love for All in Uganda.
I'm very glad to be here. Everyone who is watching from Uganda, America, everywhere. I'm very, very happy to join you at this moment. I'm Musisi Mike, founder Love for All Uganda, an organization which was established to empower human and non-human on African continent, mainly in Uganda. As organization, we are devoted to empower non-human and human in different areas or in different activities. We do advocate for animal protection and rights in our organization. We do advocate for anger crisis, anger problems in our organization. We empower women, we empower children, and also we empower education in the young generation as an organization. Love for All Uganda was before called Reborn Children Mission Ministries. But after getting an idea with my fellow team leaders, we combined to start up an organization which covering both human and non-human. That's why we came up with the word Love for All, which means love, compassion, and unity. Those are three things, all major components which make us moving. First is love, second is compassion and unity. Because if you're not united, if you're not united, you can't do anything to make an impact to the community, to the country, and worldwide. So that's how Love for All started. We have been for over 3 to 4 years doing a compassionate work, helping communities and serving communities in different activities as elaborated on our websites, as elaborated in our constitution, and as elaborated as organizational structures and so on.
What's your website, Mike?
Our website, it is www.loveforalluganda.org. Yeah, that is our website. If you want to know more about us, you go on that website and read more about us and what we do and what we have gone for in our projects.
And who is the team for Love for All?
Love for All. Pardon?
Who are the who's the organization? Who are the members, the founders, besides you?
Besides me, we have Richard, Kakanda Richard, we have Nabanya Rita, we have a friend of ours from UK, we have a friend of ours from USA. We have two international people who are our founders, who are our patrons from different countries. We have someone from USA and someone from UK, and us who are in Uganda. And I'm the chairman. We have a secretary Nabanja. We have a treasurer Kakanda Richard, and other fellow members. who are above 20 in numbers, whom I'm working with. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. So, how do you help? I mean, how do you help? How does agriculture? I mean, how do you do that? Are you planting seeds? Or you how's that working when we're talking about vegan agriculture in Africa? Do you have land already, or how does that work exactly?
When we talk about vegan agriculture in Africa, it is a wide thing generally, because this is in a simple term, it is organic farming, where we practice agriculture without harming non-human beings, like animals, like any other human beings, non-human beings in particular. So, as Love for All Uganda, we have land. We have land where we constructed our school, a vegan community-based school, and we have on that based land, on that same land, we have a land for agriculture, which is where we practice organic farming. We grow vegetables, we grow basic food like cassava, sweet potato, Irish, which we use to feed our communities and our children at school during school time. So, in doing so, we are trying to fight the or to reduce on hunger crisis, which is now a major problem in Africa and everywhere, because our generations are in 21st century, where people that are trying to transit from animal production to a real vegan life, where they be feeding on plant-based food. In a transition, things won't be easy, because we need to combine together to see that there is change in vegan farming. Like, we have challenges like the seeds are very expensive. The things we use in farming, they are very expensive to purchase. Then right now we are using local available resources, because we cannot purchase those machines which are used to in all agriculture means. As an organization, we are too small. We have no funding, but we use what we have to grow food, which can at least help at least like 20 family households. Because in our area where we are, we have over 2,000 households which feed on vegan plant-based. Those are
Wow.
families whom we have reached, and we are in a transition to make them into a super vegan families. They are living from meat production to vegan. Like, there are over 200 households. So we grow that food, and we serve that food to those families in different areas in our communities. And also we move different areas in Uganda, like Karamoja. We go on teaching people to turn to switch from animal agriculture to vegan agriculture as a way of maintaining or reducing on hunger crisis, and also reducing on animal suffering.
And how did you become vegan? I mean, were there a lot of vegans before you became vegan, or how did that come about?
Yeah, vegan. I became vegan on the slope of the log, because it was just it came as a miracle. I wasn't vegan before. I was a man who used to enjoy my pork, who used to enjoy my beef, my whatever. But I had a friend from Sweden was a lady called Pilgrim, and another friend from UK is also Karen, Madam Colin. I used to talk to them each day, and we were teaching me how to become vegan, how vegan useful, how vegan is important, how vegan can improve life health-wise. Then I become attracted. Then I started to practice veganism slowly by slowly. I started. I started by fasting. You know, started fasting meat. Started fasting animal products slowly by slowly because it is vegan. To become a vegan, it is a process. You can't just come from heaven and start. I'm a vegan. It is a process which takes years. I spent I spent 1 year in that process learning how can I be a real vegan? How can I change from meat? Because meat was sweet, and to leave meat was very was that's the moment I'm still remembering that it wasn't very easy for me. But I tried to translate from animal benefit to a vegan life, and so far it is now 4 years to 5 years since I became a vegan. But to become activist, it is now 2 years to become active, to be active in this activism. So it was a journey, and I thank those friends of mine who showed me the way that this is the right way. Because by then, before I became vegan, I had pressure. I'm small, but I had pressure. Had some diseases because I was consuming meat, and was consuming everything which is counted on animal products. But when I became vegan, many things changed. My life changed. I got friends. My health was changed, and I'm moving in that direction. And I'm trying to convert many people to turn into veganism.
Well, how's it going in Africa? Are the people open to veganism?
Africa, like any part of the world, veganism it is. But veganism it is not new. I think in old days, people were feeding on organic materials. People were respecting animals in old days. It's just coming back. But in Africa, people are just getting to know it. We still need more awareness because people they see that veganism it is a homosexual thing. Others they see that it is a religious. Anyone call it anything he wants or she wants. So we are trying to see that we teach the communities, we teach everyone about the word veganism and its components. Yeah, but it is still narrow. It is still narrow because we have few activism. We have many activists, but we have few who are on the straight, who are telling the truth, who are doing the right things. Yeah, because
Well,
being
go ahead.
being an activist in this generation and you fighting a generation of meat production, it is more risky and it is more judgeable. So to be a real activist, you need to sacrifice whatever you have, whatever you do to make a change.
That's very true. And so, when you're doing the, what's the money going to? You're collecting funds and you're going to be buying seeds. What else does the money go to?
The money we collect in different people or individual organization goes direct to the project we are doing. As the organization, we do activities like we are in a climate change impact. We have a school, Atlas Vegan Community School, which consume almost 50% of our funding because it is a new school and it needs a lot of things. And also we have food outreaches, and also we have community trainings and outreaches. So our funding goes into those activities we are doing. We serve people with vegan plant-based food. We teach them, we train them, and also we train the younger generation how to convert from animal life to a vegan life.
Well, that's amazing. So, what do you do usually every weekend? I mean, are you doing activism every weekend or every day? I guess. I mean, what does it look like the week for you?
Before before the lockdown of Ebola, because our district is under lockdown for Ebola now 2 months. My work is to change the community, is to change the population into veganism. That is my work. Every day, every time, every hour, every minute, I think about how to change the community to go into veganism. This is a revolution of change. If you want to change a population to turn into something new, you deliver, you give all your time so that you make an impact. So this is my work. Every time, every day, whenever I wake up, I think about what can I do to make a change. Because we need a change by 2030, at least 50% of Ugandans should be vegan populated. So that is my mission and my team.
Well, that's wonderful. Oh, tell me about how hard is it? I don't know how hard it is to become a nonprofit in Uganda. I mean, what do you have to do to be a nonprofit in Uganda?
A non-profit organization, we have we have 2 to 3 categories. We have a community-based organization. Those organizations like ours, they are registered on a district level because we still having little funding and little work, and we have little work staffs. So because of our small group, we are registered on a district level, and we are working within that district, and we are working for 3 sub-counties within that district because we are still small in number and our funding is not yet big. So when you want to upgrade from community-based and you want to become a non-government organization, then you show your funding, you increase on your staff, then they can register you as a non-government organization on a national level. Then you get that national certificate, and you will be working for all Uganda districts minus having any disturbance. Then you'll be non-profit. But also on our level, we are non-profit because we don't done this for money or for any gains. We are doing it for the community based. That's why it is called community based organizations. We are based in the community, and we do whatever we do, it is helping the community.
And do you have a big building where people come, or do you usually does it go out? Are you going out to them?
We have a small office where we conduct our work, but the major thing, we go into community and we make meetings. These are local meetings. Yeah, because we cannot wait someone you need to come to you. It is you to go for them. We are the one who need them, not them to need us. We go to them and we do small meetings and we talk to them. Yeah.
And you have the school too. So how many children do you have in the school, and what are the ages?
We have around 200 in a number. However, unfortunately that we are in a deep village. Many of them, they have challenges. They don't come to school as they supposed to make it. They move 6 miles, 7 miles to come to school. They have family issues. They have anger issues. So we find out that you can make a day when you have 20, 50, but in total we have 2,000 kids from age from 2 years to 12 years to 13 years, around there.
How many
Yeah.
children did you say? 200 or 2,000?
No. Hmm?
How many
We have
children?
200. There are
200.
200 now.
200. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
200.
200. Yeah, 200. Yeah.
Yes. 200 children. All right. So, well, tell me about what other things, what other things besides the vegan agriculture do help in the hunger crisis in Africa?
It is what we do besides vegan agriculture. We train and we teach. As a vegan organization,
How many
our
vegan
main
organizations are there? I'm sorry. How many vegan organizations are there, and are you working with other ones?
in our district where we are the only one which is recognized organization which is working on veganism. Most of the organizations are in Kampala. Most of them they are in a city, but in a village we are very few, many in our district, because we have 156 districts. 156 districts. So that means that we have many districts. So, but in our district we are one organization which is dealing with veganism. And we are, by the way, they wanted to stop us to work because the district was not understanding what we are doing, and we had to explain to them that we are doing this, we are doing this, we are doing this. And then they are getting slowly to learn what we are doing.
What about the
So yeah,
animals there?
the animals, there are very many, and right now I'm fighting with meat traders, those who slaughter animals, those who sell animals. I'm in a serious battle with them, seriously, and they want to end my life. They're threatening me. They call me. They do whatever they can. But I'm a strong man because I know what I entered. When
Who's threatening you?
these people that are dealing in the meat production, those who sell, yeah, they are meat production. They sell meat abroad. They transfer. They kill animals. They slaughter animals. I think every week, over 100 cows, 100 cows, goats, and so on. So when I met them and I wanted to tell them that this what you are doing is wrong, they told me that this is our business. We pay school fees for our children from this business. We help our families from this business, and you want us to leave this business? You want us to stop this business? What business have you created for us? So we are trying to train this, because what I discovered that if we need to stop animal slaughtering and animal killings in our area, many in Africa, we need to empower the people's power mind. Because when you have people on your back who understood what you are fighting for, there are only people who can make a change. We activists, we cannot do anything if we don't have the power, the people's power. The people's power is very, 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 very crucial in our fighting, in our cause. So these people, they have issues. If they put their issues on table, they're right. But also we have a issue which are saying that stop killing animals. Stop doing this. This is wrong. The way you love life, also animals do. The way you love to eat, also animals do. Let us do other things other than killing animals. We can live. We can practice vegan agriculture. we can do this, we can do this. But the challenge we have that there's no alternative way. If someone changed from slaughtering animals, what other job are you created for him or her? That's the challenge. Because if you come to people, you have to be with the if you have that you stop killing animals, what do you have for them? You know, that's the main challenge. But we are
That
trying
is a
our level
challenge.
best.
Yeah, you're right, because you're going to have, if they don't, if they step away from that job, how are they going to make money? How can they make money, with vegan agriculture instead? I mean, maybe the soil is depleted. So how can they make it change? I mean, it's a struggle, and then people have had these positions for years, carried down the family line. So yeah, it's hard for them.
Yeah, it's sad. That's why we are focusing that if we develop vegan agriculture, and if we can get materials on ground, we mentor many people, we train them, we do workshops, we train them, we give them all equipments. I know by the time they can change, because they will be having an alternative way. They will be having agriculture. They will be having market for their goods after planting them, doing whatever, and they will be, because when there is market for their vegetables and so on, then people will change, because there is market, they earn something, then they can divert from animal to vegan. But if nothing is on ground, the thing will be not be very easy. But I hope we are planning. We are planning as organization to see that we start giving out seeds to communities. We are trying to write to local leaders how they can offer land which is not used to these people, so that they start that vegan agriculture. They start to plant food, which will help them to earn money, also to feed on. That's how we are trying to make things easier for them. And those who have young children, we started the upper school, and I'm planning to start up an hospital soon if things goes well. So we need to make alternative ways while we are trying to change our people to go vegan.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm so thankful that you're over there in Uganda really working hard, and that you've got your community, that you're working on the children, bringing them up and teaching them new ways in the school and everything you're doing. And I'm glad, thank you for watching, Nancy. I'll show you, she's watching us here. Um, yes. And so where can people catch up with you if they want to give a donation? Or what was the website again? www.
www.loveforalluganda.org. Yeah,
Oh, Love for All
there
Uganda.
they can visit us. There is our people there. They can visit us. They can donate to support our cause, to support our work we are doing. Now we are preparing for Christmas. We need to serve food for needy. We have to serve people who are starving. We have been in a border for long. People are starving. We are still locked. So people, they need food. So to make everything possible, as non-profit organization, we depend on donations and so on. So call for them to help us so that we can make it. Also, we are on our school. We need to, by January, we shall be constructing dormitories for our children, because we found that children that are moving distances. We need to construct hostels so that they will be sleeping at school. So we are planning for that. So we have many things to do, but we have limited funding. But we hope people will join us to work together to see that we change, to change our communities, to see a new generation understanding what veganism means and what climate means. That will be a way of transforming from anger to people with food.
Definitely. And how much is a bag of seeds? Give me some idea about that before before we say goodbye to everybody. How much is a bag of I mean, how much money does it cost really to if you're looking at the website, or how much do things cost?
A bag of seeds, it depends. It depends on quality of the seed. But a bag of seed like for maize, you can get it in our shillings. In our shillings, it is about 50,000 shillings, Uganda shillings. I don't know how it is. I don't know how that is in the US dollar, but in our shillings, in our
Okay.
shillings, yeah, I think it is around $8 or $10 around there, or
Okay.
14 around there. Yeah, a bag.
Well,
A
that's
bag
what
like for 25, 15, 10 kilograms. It depends on also. We have 5 kilograms, 10 kilograms, and 25 kilograms plus 50 and 100. But depends on the bag which you want. Yeah.
all right. Um, well then we're going to be thank you. Thank you for your time here, and everybody please go check out Mike's website and donate to the cause. He's got all his information there, and ask questions. Ask him questions and connect with him. I'm sure he wants to answer them, and meet you. And thank you so much for this interview, talking to me and answering my questions, so I can, I mean, you're so far away, so sometimes it's easy for us over here in the United States. I mean, for me to forget about people on the other side of the world, right? So thank you for talking to us and giving us this, I mean, bringing us together, from at 2 o'clock in the morning over there to me at 6 o'clock at night over here in Atlanta. And thank you for everything you're doing. And keep up the good work. And thanks to everybody for watching. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. We thank everyone who have been watching us. We thank you. We appreciate you. We call you to come to join us. Join Love for All Uganda. Support us. I know we shall reach where we want to reach if we focus, if we put more energy, if we put more energy on research, on people's power connections. I know veganism will be everywhere. So thank you, madam, for your hosting me. Thank you to give me the opportunity. I love you. I love you guys. Uganda loves you. Yeah, we meet up again.
All right. Thank you. Namaste,
Yeah,
vegan.
yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.